With Sunday's loss, the Halos now 37-40 on the year. So we move on. 3-game series. The Red Sox are in town. Boston enters 40-39 on the year. 6 games back of the Yankees in the American League East, and just a half a game back of that final wild card spot.
Beautiful night for baseball, and Mark, as Jack Kuhanowitz wraps up his warm-up tosses, we'll see how he fares taking on the Boston Red Sox, a team that he will be facing for the very first time.
Yeah, always an advantage for a pitcher, even though they've watched video, until you step in that box and see how the ball comes out of his hand. Completely different scenario.
One away. Abraham Toro will be the next batter.
Up the middle, through for a base hit. Abraham Toro is aboard with the first hit of the ball game with 1 down in the first inning.
1 out single. And Roman Anthony, a rookie who wasn't with the Red Sox 3 weeks ago when the Angels faced them in Boston. He gets ready to bat. He's a left-handed hitter.
And he goes the other way for a base hit. Into left field. Ward will scoop that up. Toro down to second. And right away, the Red Sox have something going on.
If you throw him fastballs, more often than not, he's going to crush those fastballs.
So here now Trevor's Story, a real opportunity for him.
That one hammered on a line. That's going to drop down for a base hit. Toro is into third and stopping there. And the bases are loaded on 3 consecutive singles.
And what a huge opportunity this is early in this game. Wilyer Abreu, the bases loaded and only 1 out. Have to cash it in.
Into left field, that's going to drop down, a base hit. Toro scores. Here comes Anthony. Here's the throw home. He's safe. Trevor Story will scamper down to third. Here's the throw to second. Out there. Abreu cut down. He was very tardy trying to make his move to second. Story got in there easily to third. Red Sox on top 2-0.
It was a really good immediate read by Story on the throw home. Wilyer a little late to head up to second. That's a big play because now there are 2 outs with a runner at third for Cedon.
Yeah, that one smacked. That's a base hit into left field. Another run in. Story scores. Cedon stays absolutely smoking hot.
The Red Sox are mauling Kohanowitz. Loud contact all over the place, and it is 3-0. Back in L.A. Anaheim tonight. Longtime Dodger has a 3-0 lead as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Buehler 5-5 with a 5.95 ERA. He got absolutely rocked last time out in Seattle.
Neto's leading off tonight at shortstop back in the lineup. Shawnuel hitting second, then Mike Trout third. It's now Neto hits one out in the gap in left center field. It well. Rafael is back, and that ball is gone. A home run. On the first pitch from Buehler, it's a homer for Neto. It's homer now on 2 pitches in his last 2 at-bats.
That's some quick hands for Magneto.
Well, we've seen that a few times from Zach Neto this season. Leading off a ball game with a home run. That's his 12th of the year, and the Angels get a run back and trail it 3-1.
6th time that Zach Neto has led off the Angels' first inning with a home run.
With 3 runs in the first inning, a leadoff homer, and then after an out, 2 straight walks.
Joe Adele stands in here with 2 outs, 2 on. Now loops on the left. That's a base hit. Good jump around second base from Trout heading home. Duran's throw is on the way. It's up the line, and Trout scores. RBI for Joe Adele, and the Angels are within 1.
Trout with 2 outs is going on contact and scores easily on that throw from Duran. And this is the one thing the Angels have been really good at, is the answer back runs.
Oh, got him. Made his hit by the pitch, so that loads the bases.
The batter is going to be Louis Rengifo.
That's the house. Ball 4. Buehler walks in a run to tie the game.
3 walks for the Halos in this inning, and a hit by pitch.
3-2 delivery. He walked them. That was high and outside. And the Angels have taken the lead. It's now 4-3. And I'll tell you what, Buehler looks terrible right now.
Yeah.
4 walks and a hit by pitch.
Shocking for him.
Oh, gets hit by the pitch. Another RBI, although a painful one for Neto, making it a 5-run first inning.
That's going to force in another run. And the Angels now lead it 5-3.
With 2 hits in the inning, the Angels have scored 5 runs.
Changeup in the last start for Kohanowitz against the Yankees started to find something with that new grip.
Yeah, he's not generally a big swing and miss guy, but he had 6 swing and misses and 4 strikeouts with his changeup. 5 outs total of 18 he threw against the Yankees.
Comes back to get the strikeout with a high fastball. First strikeout for Jack tonight.
Patient at bat there for Anthony. He's on base for the 2nd time already in this ball game. A single, now a 1-out walk.
Now Wilyer Abreu is the batter. Abreu with a 2-run base hit in the 1st inning. The bouncer and a flying bat as the ball ricochets to Christian Moore, and the bat avoided Shonwell.
And the inning is over. That one will go 1-for-3. Boston will leave a runner on.
And the Red Sox have the leadoff man on for the 2nd time in 4 innings against Kahanowitz. That's the 6-hitter Rafaela. Marcelo Meyer now.
Here goes the runner. Here's the throw. It's too high. He'll dive in there as the throw goes off the glove of the shortstop Neto and rolls into shallow center, but no advance. And that'll be stolen base number 11 for Cedon. 2-2 and a little topper over the hill. Neto will flip it onto first base in time there. And Rafaela safely down to 3rd, so that does advance the runner. Connor Wong took a walk in the 2nd. A high fly ball into left field. Ward is there. He'll make the catch, tagging up Cedon Rafaela. And he is easily in the score. And Connor Wong is his first RBI of the year. That'll make it 5-4.
Hallelujah! On June 23rd, Connor Wong has his first RBI. 5-4 game, Sox down 1 in the 4th. Zach Neto has come to the plate 3 times. He had a home run to lead off the 1st. He had an RBI hit by pitch in the same inning. And now he's singled against Buehler in the 4th.
No interference will be called here as Neto is out at second base. Ball 4, 3 of them for Taylor Ward, 7 from Walker Buehler today.
And the Angels have the bases loaded. Buehler gets the ball back, stalks off the back of the mound, takes a deep breath, and stares high into the cloudless sky. It does not take a whole expert or best friend or anything to know how he feels right now.
And that's in there for strike 3. He will sit down d'Arnaud.
And they're 2 down on the biggest K of the night for Buehler with the bases loaded.
And pumped him up. Out goes Hamilton. Abreu coming on. Hamilton makes the catch. They're going to leave him loaded despite a total of 7 walks tonight. Still a 1-run game.
Hard contact and great hustle by Duran to get into scoring position. Here's Abraham Toro.
There's a ground ball to short. Duran got himself in trouble here. Now he's in a rundown. Moore chases down Duran. Now play at second base, and it's a double play.
Wow. We saw some bad base running recently for the Red Sox, and that typifies it right now.
Alex Cora came immediately out of the dugout.
He's looking into Ramon Vasquez, and now the Red Sox, they want them to come together. He says, I want you to check. Alex is now hearing, I think, from the Red Sox video room confirmation of whatever it is that he's speculating on.
And obviously, I mean, the umpire's having a long conversation, so whatever he's brought up here is a legitimate point.
And now they're going to call Alex back out, give their assessment of things. Alan Porter, the crew chief.
Alex goes, whatever Alan Porter said to him, Alex goes, no.
It's a ground ball underneath Duran's feet. Maybe that's what they're saying, that it hit Jaron and that he should be out and it should be a hit for Toro. I mean, that would be a sort of a positive outcome for the Red Sox, given that instead it's a double play. And now I think we're going to hear from the umpires here. Now Alex Cora's been thrown out. He said one thing too many for Alan Porter. He's been frustrated all night long. He's pointing out to the second base bag. He's been all over these umpires all evening long, and he is getting his money's worth right here.
A lot of Red Sox fans here, and all of them are standing and giving Alex Cora a round of applause as he comes off the field.
I am dying to see how this one ends. Red Sox trying to overcome, as mentioned, a tortured start by Walker Buehler tonight. Swinging a drive, sucked out to left. Ward racing back, turning around, and that ball gets out of here. Home run, Trevor Story. This game is tied. And for Story, number 11, it's a 5-5 game.
Hanging sweeper, and then it hung in the left field bullpen. And a weird night just keeps on being weird. And that loads the bases in a tie game in the 7th inning for Roman Anthony.
A swing and a miss, strike 3.
Some cheese upstairs, 96.
2 gone in the inning.
And a swing and a miss, strike 3.
Oh, Larry, the cheese.
Detmers polishes off Anthony and Story and does a great job. They fail to get the go-ahead run in. Runners at the corners, no outs. Christian Moore will be the batter.
Fly ball right center field. We'll see if it's deep enough for Wade. Willie Abreu makes the catch. Wade is coming home. Here comes the throw from Abreu. It's too high.
It's now 6-5. Sac fly for Christian Moore. Boy, another bases loaded situation for the Angels in this game. And another walk issued by the Boston Red Sox.
10th walk in the game.
Ward takes ball 4.
4 walks for Ward.
This one with the bases loaded and a big insurance run, 7-5.
That is huge.
There's Travis d'Arnaud trying to put this game to bed.
And now d'Arnaud with a line drive, base hit to left.
That's huge.
Neto and Trout come home. The play toward the plate too late.
And delivering is d'Arnaud. And the Angels have busted it open now. It's 9-5. I saw after the last pitch that Jansen made, he kind of grimaced a little bit.
And he was moving his arm around. I don't think he's going to continue here.
So Jansen will not be able to continue here.
Hopefully Neris will be able to close out this 9th inning.
And one more out to go.
That's a check swing, strike 3. Say goodnight to the Red Sox. The Angels take game 1 in this series. And it took all sorts of ways to win it. A lot of walks helped it along. The Angels score a 9-5 win against Boston.
Halos would get their steps in today with the walking, but also some key at-bats. Zach Neto got it started with a leadoff home run. Big game from him.